Greetings citizen, and welcome to another fun-filled and action-packed episode of This Week in Star Citizen. Let's get stuck in. February subscriber stuff. February's flare items are a collection of snazzy looking ski jackets by Eska. These actually look pretty cool, especially the red and white one. Not sure about the snot colored one though. Nice work props team. The Banu Defender, a multi-crew fighter with patchwork design element that highlight technology from a variety of species, is the subscriber ship of the month. I've flown this little beauty for a couple of hours now, and it's a giggle. The quantum travel effects are awesome. Imparators should get their hands on the mighty Anvil CARRACK once it releases as part of their test flight perk. I predict we'll be seeing CARRACKs everywhere. Then, for the March ship of the month, subs will be able to get their hands on the Argo Mole, a medium-sized tangerine mining device with room for 3. Also available in non-tangerine colors. Cool beans. The Meltdown. No, this is nothing to do with the Spectrum reaction to Bobblegate. The Meltdown is a short story written by Will We Spawn. Go check it out, it's very excellent. Link in the description below. Hello Talk. Looking into 2020, we joined the CIG bigwigs for a chat about what's coming later in 2020. The Big Cheese himself is joined by legends Sean Tracy, Todd Pappy, and Tony Diamond Geezers Eurovec. Now normally, this mouth-watering collection of peeps would make for a truly epic video, especially if they were diving into something tangible and previously unknown. Unfortunately, this video was recorded last November at CitizenCon, and doesn't really give us any new information at all. They touch on server meshing, persistence, the pyro system, and potential new gameplay. Anyway, it's all a bit complicated, so I'll just let the Big Cheese himself explain it.
Sort of essentially, a really cool and but that's that we're, the thing that you're working on, Tony, that we're running, that I just think I haven't seen a game like this, and it is literally like a second universe that you can just escape into.
So there you have it. Outstanding. This video would have been epic 4 months ago. Anyway, if you have not previously heard about any of the aforementioned things, then this video is awesome. I must admit, I did watch it twice, but only because I love Tony's Eurovec. Link in the description below. Latest patch on the PTU. Alpha 3.8.2 is finally on the PTU, but it comes with a CARRACK disclaimer that reads, "Note, the CARRACK is not yet ready for testing. The primary purpose of this patch is to test long-term persistence, which represents a significant change to gameplay." Crap. So it looks like we won't be seeing the CARRACK is love promo after all. Unless what they mean by this is, the CARRACK is ready to go in the PTU, they just want us testing persistence. Because let's face it, if it was in the PTU nobody would give a fuck about anything else. I guess we'll see. There's a decent number of bug fixes, including the infamous forward turned on by default issue that saw that bod from The Expanse actually shit his pants live on Twitter. The missing weapons rack has been added to the Cutlass Red plus a few other cutty fixes. And finally, there should be no more random dying in Area 18 for no reason. Bravo. So not bad overall, but would you look at that known issues list? Good lord CIG. Some of these have been on here since the last fucking Ice Age. Anyway, the big thing for this patch is the implementation of what the Big Cheese is calling baby persistence. The patch notes say, "We have added an early version of long-term persistence to allow player purchases and UEC balance to persist between database wipes. For now, we will persist FPS item purchases, ship component purchases, ship purchases, and UEC earnings." Tickety fucking boo. This is actually great news for the state of the game. Many people are put off by the fact that nothing they do in the PU matters, because it will all get bulldozed over in the next patch. Big thumbs up CIG. Let's see if you can pull this off with minimal drama. Valentine's Day 2020. Love is in the air, and in the verse. CIG have let rip with a full-on neon pink ship promo, featuring the Origin 300i, Tumbril Cyclone RC, Hornet F7C Hardseeker, because of course, and the Mercury Star Runner. They've also included an upgrade option for the Star Runner as well. And finally, for the Valentine's 2020 promo, there is merch store guff that's not even discounted. Epic. I might have bought some socks if they were pink and discounted. Never mind. Along with the Valentine's Day card competition, there's now also a screenshot contest for, well, screenshots. First place prize is an Anvil Super Hornet Hardseeker with LTI Nice. Contest ends February 17th. Link in description below. CitizenCon 2950 dates have been announced. Giddy up citizens. Details for this year's CitizenCon have been released, and it is scheduled for Saturday, October 10th at the Los Angeles Convention Center. And yes, you bet your happy ass old Wizpig will be there. With fucking bells on. Roadmap Roundup. There is apparently something called a Mercury Star Runner being added to the 4.1 column on the roadmap. And the 4.1 column is due to be added to the roadmap sometime early 2023. So yeah, not much to report roadmap wise, though I will just say total props to CIG for using gibboning in your copy. Top marks. Valentine's Day card competition. There's a ton of really cool entries for the Valentine's Day card competition on the website, though I have to say, this one is my personal favorite. This guy right here knows how to woo a lady. Pick her up in a grey cat buggy. Love it. Inside Star Citizen. This week's episode of Inside Star Citizen, Jared takes us on a dive into the new vehicle experience program and chats with the awesome Richard Towler, senior systems designer in the Manchester office. We then get some more info from senior radio programmer Yogi Clad about all the small details that go into enhancing the overall piloting experience. We then take a quick look at what the Planet content team have been working on, including some awesome looking mushrooms. I shall be searching for these. Oh yes indeedy I shall. Next we take a look at some of the upcoming atmospheric entry effects that are currently being worked on. As well as some more info on the Cutlass Blue. To finish it off, we get some more updates on a little known ship from Anvil, plus a look at the early white box renders of the Hercules. Fucking excellent work here CIG and Jared, this was a fantastic episode. Tons of really cool stuff here. That's more bloody like it. More of this please. Star Citizen Live. This week's episode of Star Citizen Live sees old Disco Beardy chatting with utter legend Sarah McCulloch. Sarah takes us through some of the design concepts for the Star Runner and explains the decision-making process and rationale for each one. The Star Runner is looking epic, and I'm desperately tempted to CCU my ass into one, especially now I know it has a chess room. Then, to finish up, Sarah showed us some design work for the CARRACK. I gotta say, this beauty is looking epic, and I may have just wet my pants a little bit. Great stuff. Overall this was a great episode as well CIG. Top marks. And top marks to both Huckles, Mac, Disco Beard and Sarah. Thank you for a great episode. I shall now silence my fat mouth and just show the new subscriber vault images for the final designs for the CARRACK. Behold, the great gibboning is almost upon us. Well, that's about it from me for this week. As always, thanks for watching. Now, commence like button slapping and subscribing. Do it now.